Hello everyone, this is CY once again. Just now the video was a short live to just do a quick unboxing of the VBM Domobar Super Digital version. Right now the machine has been unwrapped. Right, I've just checked the water tank is actually quite a small one, but for home use I believe it's enough. If you use this in a shop, you can actually plump it, so there's no issue of refilling this with water. So at home you can just have a bottle standby to top up the water inside. Okay, let me show you the water tank. So you can see this is the water tank it has. It's a small one. I believe it's about maybe 1 liter, at the max 1.5 liter water tank. So it's quite a small one. So just an outlook on how the machine looks like. There's a layer of protective film that covers the LCD panel. The E61 group head, standard one. This is the hot water spout, hot water knob. This is the steam knob. Drip tray. The external cover, the drip tray holder is a plastic one. The top is a metal one. Right now it has a vinyl wrap, plastic wrap around, protective wrap that protects the drip tray cover. And I'm not too sure whether you can see the switch. Switch is actually there. So right now I'm just going to switch it on. Right, so the moment you switch on, you see the VBM logo coming live. So it will tell you it is warming up. You can hear the gear bump. As you can see, it's starting. So the sound of the pump is very different from the other machine that I ever owned. A very handsome machine. That's the side. That's the cup warmer tray. Right, you can see side by side the two machines. This is actually from Quick Mill. This is the Quick Mill Rubino. This is my favorite machine. Now this is the new one. This is actually the VBM Domobar Super Digital. You can see that this thing has a handle, but this one doesn't come with any handle anymore, right? Because everything is controlled by the touchscreen here. So this is the steam knob. So the way that the steam knob is being bent is quite unique, right? You can see that the Quick Mill one is actually bent this way, right? So your milk jug is placed here, so it bends outward. This one, it comes out and it bends sideways, then 90-degree downwards. So this is a slightly different steam one that I have ever owned. It's quite different. So it is still warming up. You can see that the water has gone down. Almost nothing inside. I think it has the whole water in the reservoir has been filled. It has been sent down to fill the boilers inside. So let me go and get some more water and fill it up. Alright, so let's now top it up with water. This is a 1.5 liter water bottle. Okay, let's see how much you can fill. Okay, you can fill up about 1.3 liters of water. So which means that the capacity of the water reservoir is about 1.5 liters. I think that should be, I think that's probably stated somewhere in the manual, but I have not take out the manual and take a look. So now we have to wait for the machine to warm up. So I think the warm up time, let me check the manual to see what's the warm up time. Let's refer to the English side. Dear customer, thank you for choosing VBM product. We are confident that this choice will completely meet your expectations. Before using this appliance, we invite you to download the complete use and maintenance manual explaining how to install and maintain it correctly. To download, use the maintenance manual, scan the QR code via smartphone or tablets. So you can scan it and download the full manual. So basically there's a main switch which is at the side here, the on off position. Once you switch on, the LED will light up, which is glowing right now. Once it lights up, you can see that by turning the main switch on, the display lights up. On it, the user has the possibility to access the programming and control of all the parameters of the machine. The water supply. Okay, so this is actually the reservoir cover. So this thing actually face up, so you can actually install it this way. So you can lift up this way. Just now I installed in the wrong direction. I was wondering, is there a lid or cover somewhere? I mean the lid holder. So load the water as described in the paragraph. Water load. Press the line switch which lights up and the water heating is activated. The logo A appears on the display. Yes, just now we saw the logo turning on. Right, that's the logo that turns on when you switch on the machine. And wait for the boiler water temperature to reach, indicated by the screen B, which is the screen B when you turn on to this manual. Now, right now it's still warming up, so I cannot see this screen yet. Okay, lift the lever and hold it up until the group comes. Okay, mine doesn't come with a lever. Right, so I have to refer to the until the group comes water, indicating the boiler is full of water. Okay, so now I just press a button, the center button here. Yep, this is what I've seen just now. I can see press the switch 1 which lights up and the water heating activated, logo A appears. That's what I've seen. Wait for the preparation of the machine to complete. Screen B on display. At this point the machine is ready to use. So right now it is still warming up. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I think we have to wait for a short while. So I will not make all of you wait. So I'll just pause the video for now and let's wait for the machine to warm up. Right, as you can see, the machine has warmed up already. It takes about 10 minutes to warm up from cold to stem to this. You can see this page here. So it takes about 10 minutes because Singapore is using 220 to 240 volts. So I think the heat up time is shorter. So you can see this is a single cup, double cup. I think this is. Let me try. I think this is dispensing water through the group head. Oh, it's actually running the profile right now. So let's stop it. So you can see that the pressure just now was constantly at 8 bar. So let's go into setting. So of course these are the preset already. So why not let's make a cup of coffee with the preset setting and see how it goes. Okay, let me take out the portafilter from VBM and use this. So let's lock it up. There are some styrofoam inside. Let's just blow it away. The locking is pretty smooth. Okay, so now let's place a cup underneath and let's rinse some water. So as you can see, the moment I press that, you can see that it's going at 9 bar all the way constantly. And you can see the timer there. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. So I think that's enough water. You can see that the flow rate is actually pretty fast. The cup is already filled with water. Okay, let's place it over here. So there's quite a few settings we need to get it right. So if you go into setting, right, you can actually set. Right, so the moment you press that, you will dispense. Press to stop. So the moment you press, I think this is the espresso. Single shot, I think this is the double shot. This is a long single shot, this is a long double shot. Let's go on to the setting. Oh, so this is where you can adjust the setting, right, of your pre-brewing. You can be adjusted. So the coffee temperature, right now it's set at 95, so let's reduce it to 93 degrees Celsius. Offset temperature, count up, boiler pressure. So let's look at what kind of boiler pressure it is. This is the steam boiler pressure. I believe it's set at 1.3 bar. That's fine. So we can actually enable profiles. So let's go in, enable it. Right now it's enabled. Pressure profile. So there are altogether 10 profiles there. So you can actually go in and preset it. Profile 1 is at 9 bar. So you can actually set 9 bars. Currently it's set at 50 seconds. It's a 50-second segment. Let's reduce it. Normally we'll run a 30-second shot. So maybe we will have the first segment, we'll do it at about, maybe we'll do about, let's just play around with it. Let's do about 8-second pre-infusion, and the bar will set at about 2 bars of pressure. So after that, we will slowly ramp it up. So maybe we will increase the bar to 6 bar for maybe around, just now was 8 seconds. So maybe we do we want to do a total of 30 seconds. So 8 seconds pre-infusion. So maybe we'll reach there in about, let's say we do a 12 second. This is just a test profile, right? Then after that we'll ramp up to 9 bar. So right now we are 20 seconds. So we already run for 5 seconds. Let's just complete it. Let's just run for another 10 seconds. Okay, so can I disable this? So I cannot, which means I have to adjust all the segment. So I think this is the tedious part, whereby you have to really pre-program it very well. So for example, if I want to do a 30-second shots, I have to space out the 30 seconds over the 7 segment here. So maybe I will not count the pre-infusion time. So let's do 4 second here. Then this is again at pre-infusion, so let's do another 4 second. So right now we are at 8 seconds. So right now we'll ramp up the pressure to maybe about, so now just now was 2 bar, let's do 4 bar. So maybe in 5 seconds. So right now we are at 15 seconds. So ramp up to 6 bar. Another 5 seconds. So right now we are in 20 seconds. So now we'll go up to 8 bars. Let's just run out to 9 bars for 5 seconds. Another 9 bar for 5 seconds. And then we end the shots. So altogether we are pulling a 30-second shots. So this profile number 1 will start with 2 bar for 4 seconds. Go up to another 4 seconds for another 2 bar. Then you go all the way to 6 bar for 10 seconds. Then another 10 seconds to go up to 9 bar pressure. So we are going to test this profile number 1 and see how it goes. So we can all together set 10 different profile here. So this will take some time for you to play around. Okay, so let's look at it. Enable steam boiler. Yes, definitely we want to enable it. Yes, it's already enabled. Preset brewing. Let's look at what is inside there. Are you sure you want to reset? No, I don't want to reset this. Okay, so pretty much that's what you can set up. What is count up? Let's see. So this is 1 shot, 2 shots. Okay, let's go into 2 shots. Oh, okay, 2 shots. Normally I'll do 30 seconds. I think this is double shot espresso. Okay, long coffee, 1 long coffee, 2 long coffee. So I think that's what it is. So let's go back to home. Okay, let's go into settings, system setting. Setting, select language. You can do the language here. You can also set the date and time. So right now is 9:40 p.m. So it's 21 40. And today's date, I believe, is the 20. I think it's the 29 September 2021, which is correct. Okay, so now I have set the date and time. Key lock, copyright, reset basic setting, machine data. You can change the temperature unit as well. What is mode of operation? Let's look at it. Okay, so you can do by manual or you can do by program. Language, right now it is English. So date and time. So what is key lock? 5 seconds. I'll read up about this. I'm not too sure what is key lock. Copyright. Okay, it's from VBM, Italy. Machine data. How many shots you have pulled? Basically, for all the machines that we sell to our customer, we'll test the machine first before we send it out to the customer. So if you find that your data has got some shots being pulled, don't worry about it. Most of these data are actually we are testing the unit for you, so do not have to worry about it. Manual, okay. Okay, I have to read about this. What does it mean by mode operation, manual or program? So I'll read up about this like later on. Okay, registers. Let's look at this. What is registers? Okay, you can register failure, register counter coffee doses, right? You can do a lot of recording of data. Software. Okay, let's go into settings and see what's inside. It's the same thing. So registers. Okay, so you can count the number of coffee you make. So one of them is the coffee setting, one of them is the system setting. Okay. So this is already adjusted to my current timing. Set the date is also been set. Okay, let's go back. So this is the what is pre-brewing? Okay. So let's look at 2 shots. 2 shots we'll be doing at I cannot press and hold. Can I hold this? No, it doesn't allow me to hold, which means I got to continue to press this. So let's don't do this yet. Okay, so I think this is the pre-infusion timing. So I believe you can program your pre-infusion. Offset temperature. I think this is the temperature offset between the steam boiler and the brew boiler. Right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Count up. This is the total time taken, I believe. Yep, just now I already preset 30 seconds. Boiler pressure. Okay, sorry. Boiler pressure. Enable profile. Alright, so I have already enabled it, I believe. Yes. Pressure profile. So I'm using profile number 1 now. Okay, steam boiler has been okay, so I think it's pretty much set. Okay, so when I press this is actually engaging the profile that I'm selecting. So right now my profile is set at profile number 1. So if I press this, you'll go by the profile which I set. I think this is gone by the preset setting. So right now let's try to pull a shot with the preset that I have used and see how it goes. So I'm using the K. Oops. That's my dosing ring. Okay, I don't need this. So right now I'm using the K90 coffee grinder, which is a 83mm coffee grinder. So let's start it. Okay, so let's dose. Okay, just nice. Okay, so let me get ready my temping station. Okay, nicely fitted there. I may have dosed too much coffee inside. And I think the basket, oh okay, I think it's because it's quite wet. Alright, so the coffee part is quite well prepared. So now let's try to make some coffee. Right, so right now I'm using the preset profile. So it's following exactly the profile which I set. Right, let's look at the first coffee from VBM Domobar Super. Right, it looks like a pretty decent shot. This looks amazing. Crema is good. Right, this is basically the virgin shot from VBM Domobar Super, which is really awesome. Right, let's test the steam. Very powerful steam. Let's look at the steam tip. I believe, let me see, let me focus. I believe this is the 4-tip steam one. That's the 4-tip one. Let me see whether I can zoom in. Okay, it's not getting the focus that I want. Ah, there you go. So I think it's a 4-tip one. Okay, so let me get some milk and see how the steaming is. So let's get some milk. Let me get a wet cloth. Very powerful steam one. Oh my god, it's so powerful. This is a very powerful steam one. Right, it's the first time, so I didn't get the texture quite right. It's a lot of big bubbles. But let's try to swirl and see the texture of the milk. Right, it's actually pretty okay. So let's transfer the milk to another jug. Not too bad. Trying to get the bubbles off. Okay, it's pretty silky, so now let's try to see whether you can pull some form of latte art. Okay, not too bad. Right, so you can see it looks very intimidating because of the pressure profiling, but once you get used to this, this is actually my first shot on the VBM Domobar Super Digital, and the first latte, the first steaming, and everything is actually the first time on this machine. And you can see that it's actually a very easy machine to use, and it's quite a fun one. I'm quite sure I'll have a lot of fun time with this machine, because now I can pre-program my pressure and how much time I want to spend on the specific pressure, and it's going to be a lot of fun with this machine. So stay tuned for more updates on the VBM Domobar Super Digital. And this is CY, and thank you for joining me today. If you are first time joining my channel is all about having fun making coffee. So I hope you have fun with this machine. I believe this is the first machine, the VBM Domobar Super Digital in Singapore, right? No one has owned this machine in Singapore yet, I believe. So this is the very first machine. Well, of course, if there is any one of you have already owned this machine, let me know. But because I have not seen this machine in video except from First Line Equipment in US, and of course some other website, overseas website, but I think Singapore there's this is actually the very first machine. So we are now carrying this. We are in stock at the moment. So if you're interested in the machine, do send me an email, or you can drop me a comment in the comment section down below if you're interested to get this machine from us. So thank you for joining us. This is CY once again. If you have not subscribed to my channel, right, remember to subscribe to my channels, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. I will be unboxing another machine tomorrow, which is the VBM Domobar Junior, the heat exchanger version, right, tomorrow. So if I don't do it by tomorrow, please don't hold me by that, because I'm right now we are having HBL, which is home-based learning at home. My two kids are actually having a home-based learning, so I have to look after them. So in the daytime, I may not have so much time doing the coffee content, so please bear with me. So I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.